welcome to Personal Growth with Julie. I am happy to have you here today. So today's topic is going to be about how to stop serial dating. Okay, so before we get into it, I just want to say, as usual, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Everything in this video comes from my personal experience as well as my psychology background. I want to start with what is a serial dater. Now, serial daters are people that have been consistently in relationships one after another with little to no breaks in between. Even when they're single, they're really not single because they're always talking to somebody. They're always in search for the one, their soulmate, their love. So in order to fix this problem, as usual, you have to find the root of the issue. Why do you constantly serial date? What I have observed from a lot of people that serial date is there is a root of fear of being alone. There is a fear of loneliness. There's fear of being alone. There's fear of abandonment. So what you have to do is really sit down and get honest with yourself. What gives you that urge to want to have a companion all the time? And what you'll find out, most likely, it's going to be one or two of those fears that I just mentioned. Fear of abandonment, fear of loneliness, fear of being alone. Okay, so once you have pinpointed the root issue, the fear behind the veil, now you have to conquer it. And what my mom has taught me is what you do not understand, you fear. The root of all those fears is the fear of being with yourself. And this is the whole purpose of this video, is I want to help you guys build a relationship with yourself. And I know that for some people that's a very foreign concept, because obviously other people, you can see them, you can smell them, you can hear them, you know, they're very concrete. People are very concrete. And then there's ourselves, where it's a bit more abstract, you would say, because you can only see yourself in the mirror. You can't really sit down and have a face-to-face conversation with yourself. So I know because of that, the concept of having a relationship with yourself can be very foreign, but that's why I'm here. So how do you start dating yourself? How do you start building a relationship with yourself? It's very simple, okay? You ask yourself, how do you date other people? And all you do is swap them with yourself. When you meet somebody, what do? You want to get to know them more, so you want to spend more time with them. You like to go on dates and experience new things, which means you have to do the same thing for yourself. That means going out on dates with yourself, you know, going out to eat or going out to watch that favorite movie that just came out without having to wait for other people. You're taking new classes, trying dance or pottery or painting, really just trying to experience new stimulating activities by yourself. What this does is, first and foremost, makes you feel more comfortable with spending time with yourself. So automatically you're getting rid of that fear. Also, it helps you understand yourself better through different experiences. Another thing that you do is you're in constant contact with the person that you're talking to. You're texting them all day. You're asking about their day. You want to know how their day went, what was exciting, what wasn't, how they're feeling, everything. So you have to do the same thing for yourself, which means you have to ask yourself, how am I feeling today? What was the highlight of today? What was the low point of today? And just really observing your thoughts. And a good way to do this is through journaling. And what this does is it helps you become more self-aware of your thought processes, of how you speak to yourself and your feelings. And lastly, when you meet someone, you are wearing a rose-colored glasses and you are just gushing over every little thing that they do. And you're always like, oh, they're so smart. Oh, they're so good at this. Oh, I love that they do this. And you're constantly telling them that, right? Well, you have to do the same thing for yourself. You have to take notice of the areas that you excel in. So become aware of your weaknesses and your strengths and highlight your strengths. One good way to do this is writing a list every single day. So you just write 3 simple things that you love or like about yourself every night before bed or every morning when you wake up. And it's a really good way for you to build your self-confidence. And what building your self-confidence does to you is the likelihood of you pursuing a relationship out of fear or loneliness or all this is going to be very low, because you know that you're a dime, you know your worth, which means you're going to choose to associate with people that is worthy of your time and your affection. What are we doing here? We're building the bond with yourself through spending time with yourself. We're building self-awareness through becoming aware of your thoughts and journaling. And we're building self-confidence through acknowledging your strengths and giving yourself compliments. All these three things are really going to build you up, and it's going to make you less likely to continue being a serial dater. Alright guys, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked it, like it. If you liked me, subscribe. Okay, love you guys so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. See you on my next video.